Alright, hello and welcome back to RimWorld. This is episode 2, and so in the last episode we had a prisoner try to escape, and I think she's going to start to run right now, but I have the game paused. So anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for the for the suggestions and stuff that you posted in the last video. And yeah, my audio was really quiet, so I apologize for that. And hopefully in this video it should be fixed, but let me know if it's not quite right and I can adjust it some more. Also, I'm on my desktop right now, so hopefully the quality will be a little better. It's not on a laptop GPU. So anyway, so let's get into it. So she's going to try to make a run for it right now, and what we're going to do is we're going to draft Booker and have her melee attack her. I don't want to shoot her because that will get her injured, and she's walking slower right now because she's restrained, because she's the prisoner. And oh wow, she actually sped up, so maybe she like took him off or something. I don't know if that's something that was added. Let's look at the combat feed. So Booker seems to be doing good. Oh, there's a hit. There's another hit. Alright, let's see how this goes. So hopefully Booker doesn't kill Beto, and she did not, which is good. Let's see what her health is at. So it's just some bruises, and just some bruises for her. No bleeding, that's good. So we're gonna capture her. Alright, so let's get her back. Can't speed up because we were just in combat. Okay, there we go. Let's speed this up a bit. And we'll undraft her. So this drafting system gives you more control when you're doing stuff with the colonists, like in combat and whatnot. It allows you to directly control their movement, and that's what that is. So we shouldn't get any infections from that, but there can be some permanent injuries from these, so I do want to get them healed. But I don't want to use medicine, so I'll take it off the Glitter World medicine, because that's very rare. Alright, yeah, that's what she's doing. She's tending to her right now. And let's have self-tend enable so she can take care of her own bruises too. Okay, this should be pretty quick. And so the problem with making the turbine for power right now is that our colonist doesn't have enough construction. So what we're probably going to do is, well, what I will do is I will build a fueled stove, and that takes wood. And what was that? Just a minor break risk. No big deal. So she's tending to herself right now, but we'll build a fueled stove here, and that takes wood to power. And if we do recruit Beto, I think that should, yeah, she has enough construction to build the wind turbine, so. But that needs to be the next priority. Unfortunately, like I said in the last episode, Booker doesn't really have much social, but we might be able to still recruit her. Let's see. 13. Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty good actually. For this game. What is she doing? Okay, she's deconstructing that. That's fine. Alright. This heal root will be good to use instead of that Glitter World medicine, which is kind of hard. Hard to obtain. And I would plant some, but I don't think that she has a high enough growing skill. Actually, she might. Let's look at it real fast. Okay, heal root, nope, 8. So she needs 2 more levels in growing before she can grow heal root. Okay. Next night. So I do want to start digging into this mountain, and I have looked into the infestations. That's what these things are. Yeah, see here they are. They're producing the food, and they are random and they are kind of hard to take care of. But apparently you can sort of get them out with heat. You can build heaters and give them a heat stroke. While your colonists aren't in there, of course. And that might be a way of getting it. And I don't think the insect jelly, which is food that can be eaten by the colonists, I don't think that degrades from the heat. At least not the heat that we would put it at. Alright, we really need this recruit. 22. Okay, that's really good. What are her needs? Social. Okay, so she is, she does view Kim favorably, and the higher that goes up, the more chance we'll have of recruiting her as well. So, let's see. I think she's going for the components now. Yep. Oh, okay, and there's more here. We gotta really watch out though, because if she walks by those, they might attack her. These caves are kind of cool. Okay, and we seem to have a structure here, but you can't see what it is. Sometimes there's random events. Well, not events. They're like random structures, and they have enemies inside of them, so you gotta be careful for those. But alright, let's see. But yeah, it's too bad we can't build this turbine yet. In fact, I don't know if there is anything that we can build, because their construction is so low. We can't build the wood fire generator or the solar panel either. That's too bad. Just getting fed. Harvest, harvest, harvest. 25, that's good. That is really good. So I think she'll recruit her one of these times. I might just skip to it if it starts to drag out. And she is not doing anything. Okay, a fox just killed a squirrel. Well, let's have her build a horseshoe pin. That'll give her something to do. For joy. Okay, she's idle right now. We need to have her do something. Let's change the priorities up a bit. Well, we have one colonist, so I guess it doesn't matter. Let's have her do some mining, I guess. I think the best place to dig in here would be either here or here. Let's see, here we have one geyser. Here we have another geyser. So let's see. Okay, these are here. Let's have her just dig in here. I think this is a good spot, so let's have her mine out this area. I don't know how big I want it. If you mine out too much, the roof on top will collapse, and by that, in this case, it's the mountain, and it will collapse, and we don't want that, so we'll just make it this big. Yeah, 14 by 14, I believe, is the biggest you can make a room and still have a roof on top of it everywhere. Alright, we really need this. Fingers crossed. There we go. Nice. Okay. So now we have 2 colonists to work. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, so let's take Booker off construction and cooking and handling. She is not good at those things. Smithing art and tailoring aren't really relevant at this point either. Let's change this to be... Nope, medical. We'll just have that be Booker's bed. And that way they both have their own rooms and we don't get a debuff. 27% chance. That was pretty good, actually. I'm surprised with her social skill that she was able to pull that off. What's her health at? Alright, we're doing good. We're healing from the injuries. That is good. What's she doing right now? Oh, okay. She's building the wind turbine. Cool. Alright. Beto thinks you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? Ithin. And these are all randomly generated names. Don't know what we'll call it. Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Beto also thinks that you should give this community a name. What should your local community be called? Rimton. So I think I'll keep the default. So it's our faction is Ithin, and this is Rimton. So let's do that. Alright, Psychic Soothe. Every colonist of the female gender smiles with contentment. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. It is projecting a powerful psychic drone over this entire region, an entire frequency that only seems to affect the female gender. For a few days, some people's moods will be quite a bit better. That's good. Alright, Hunter lacks weapon. I don't think she came with a weapon. That's too bad. Okay, so the Psychic Soothe is good. Doesn't really do much for us this early in the game, but I mean it's better than something bad, I guess. Probably not as interesting though. Okay, so she is hitting that joy. Okay, she's fully healed, and I think she had the scar before the fight, so... And it's not causing her any pain, so that's good. It might as well not even be there. She is praying. That gives her joy as well. So I don't know if this amount of food will actually be enough to sustain them, the both of them, so I'll just expand it out a bit. So hopefully that'll be enough for them. Harvest that. And this insect jelly, one of the cool things about it is it makes it gives your colonists joy when they eat it, so it's really good. But it's really hard to get. It might be an interesting way to farm them if we can get in there and block this area off and then put some heaters in there to kill them off when they spawn. Okay, it's dormant. I don't know what that means. This one is also dormant. I'm not sure if it'll become active once you kill the bugs off around it. Oh, okay, so they added shallow water in caves. That was not there before. Alright, one colonist idle. We need to put her on mining if we can. So, okay, kind of wish I didn't build that stove yet. So we'll deconstruct that too. And we'll make an electric one. Run some power conduits from that. Alright, so our first raid. Okay. So this, apologize for not reading that, but it was kind of boring anyway. So they should be attacking us immediately, because this is the first raid, and it's just one guy, so we should be able to fend him off pretty easily. All he has is a pistol, or a revolver. so he should be pretty easy to take care of. It's kind of cool that he couldn't pass through there. Alright, so let's draft these guys. And we'll put them right here. And we'll draft her and put her in the back just in case we need to punch some people. Alright, here he comes. Let's put it on normal speed. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. So he actually outranges us. Okay, the charge rifle does not have a lot of range. Okay, that's too bad. Let's have her move behind this tree here. Okay. Alright, we're getting hit. Let's move Beto in and have her attack that guy. We'll have her melee attack him as well. Alright, cool. So we actually knocked him down and we have another prisoner. Alright, so let's set this for prisoners again, and we'll capture him. What's his health at? So he's got asthma, and that's something that has to be constantly treated. But other than that, it looks like he's not a bad character, and we'll take whatever we can get right now. So we'll capture her. Is that a he or a she? He will capture him, Makato. Capture Makato, and we'll take his revolver before it degrades in the rain. So we'll need to build a bed for Beto in here. And they get a debuff if they sleep outside. Otherwise I just have them sleep on the ground. Not on the ground, but I mean I just throw some beds outside. But hopefully everyone's health is alright. Oh, okay, no, she is not alright. Let's have her treat herself so she doesn't bleed out. Alright, we'll draft her. Her health should be fine. Just a few bruises. His health is fine too. Let's have him set to be recruited. And that will... He's actually got a very low chance to recruit. Or a very high... Well, I guess it's easier for us, so I don't know how to put it, but... Let's have... She's not a very good shot, but we'll just have her equip the revolver anyway. Just in case we need it. Okay, so she has a passion for medicine, and that's what these flames are. It basically means how fast people will learn something. So if they have 2 fireballs, they have a burning passion, and they learn 2 times as quickly, and 1 fireball is 1.5 times faster. And nothing there is just normal speed. So, and she's actually pyromaniac and gay. So, we'll see how that plays out, because there is a whole entire social aspect to this game. As the colonists interact with one another, they might start to like each other or really dislike each other. And that's something that's really neat in this game. The dynamic between characters. Production. Let's build an electric stove here, so we don't have to fuel anything up. And now that we have 3... She just fell asleep, because she didn't have a bed. Yeah, okay, that's too bad. She's gonna have a debuff from that. But oh well. We got a psychic soothe anyway, so it should be good. Meal source, low food, beds, and treatment. Okay. we should be good. We have 7 survival meals, and these things are almost grown completely, so we'll have food here in no time. It might have to starve for a day or something, but that's fine. Yeah, one of the things about these bugs as well is that they can actually dig through things, like mountains and player-made walls. So you gotta kill them really fast, or else they'll just screw up your entire buildings. She just failed. That's alright. You have them set to recruit, that's good. So I don't know what the considered guilty means. Maybe it just makes them harder to be recruited during that period. Oh, no, 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 we don't want that. No, herbal medicine. That's too bad. I want to save this Glitter World medicine for when... Holy crap, that fox is just waylaying on that rabbit. I want to save the medicine for things like infections that are serious. Especially when it comes to older colonists. Younger colonists have a very good chance of living through infections. And both of our colonists are relatively young right now. Once you start getting past like 50, colonists just really die from diseases. And what is wrong with her? Does she not... She doesn't know how to mine. That's weird. Character. Mining 0. Oh wow, it's actually that slow. Okay. I was starting to think that the game was broken here for a minute. No, okay, that's what happens when you have a skill at 0. I guess it's just that bad. It takes her like 3 hours to swing a pickaxe. Alright. So what this is here is this is compacted machinery, and it produces components. That's one way of getting them, and you can also trade for them. There are trade caravans in this game that'll randomly come through, and you can trade them for objects. And also you can build a orbital or a comms console and trade with ships in space, and they'll send stuff down to you. But it is kind of random for when they come and stuff. Psychic Soothe is ending, that's fine. You know, honestly, I'm thinking it's just a waste of time to have her mine, because she is just not doing anything at all. Let's see. Okay, I think that she's gonna have a debuff from eating without a table, so we need to build that. And rather than having her mine through all that, we'll just furnish her. I don't know where I'm clicking, I guess. We'll have her build a table that people can eat at. These can be moved later, so it doesn't really matter where we put them. Normal, shoddy. So the quality of the items... Heat wave, okay. So, let's see what it says. An unusual heat wave has begun. Heat waves can kill quickly if people start getting a heat stroke. Stay cool by building a cooler or getting deeper under a mountain. Alright, so I think we'll probably call it here, guys. It's a pretty good run. Hopefully next episode we can recruit Makato and have him help us survive. But anyway, thanks for watching. Leave your feedback down below. It really helps me figure out how to make my videos better. So anyway, thank you for your feedback. Have a good day.